Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm here in Sheffield and delighted to be joined by the knockout artist, the hard-hitting, the KO king, Jimmy Sains. How's that for a little intro?
Not bad. Sounds good. Yeah.
Well, listen, if you keep doing what you're doing, that's 7-7. That's a perfect record. 7 wins, 7 knockouts. You're blowing them over quite easily right now. I don't think you've went through adversity yet in that ring, in the pro ring anyway. You've not had to deal with a cut, I don't believe, or anything like that. So, yeah, just before we talk about the future, man, just talk about that fight there. Another knockout. You impressed?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't. First round, I was a bit stiff, weren't really too relaxed. And then I thought I sort of caught him with a shot towards, I think, the last 20 seconds, right hand. And I was looking for it a little bit too much. And then went back to the corner. Tony just said, just relax a little bit. And then the second round, I relaxed, got behind the jabs, head and body with a jab. And then, the shot just come. I think it went to the body first, and then
right hook, left hook.
Yeah, right hook, left hook, and then right hand, and then I think there was a bit of a head clash as well. I haven't actually watched it back, but don't worry about the head clash. It was definitely a shot. But then he went down and then didn't really want to get back up. But I see him after, and the cut was right in the corner of his eye. So but I mean, I don't get paid for overtime, so I'll take it.
It seems like you don't like overtime, the way your career's going so far. So I said, coming up the stairs here to do this interview, I said to you, how are they going to match you? Because you're too good for the guys that are feeding you right now. You're still young. You're still relatively new to the pro game, even though you've had 7 fights. But are you ready for that extra step up? The 8, 9, 8, 10 rounders. I don't know if you've done an 8 rounder. Yeah, you've been scheduled for an 8 rounder. But is that maybe the next step going forward?
Yeah, definitely. I was speaking to Eddie. Me and Tony were speaking to Eddie when we come out of the ring. He said I boxed well. He said we're looking to do some 8 rounders, couple 8 rounders next, and then we'll start to move on to 10 rounds. He said definitely ready for it now, and hopefully get some more rounds under the belt. But in sparring and in training, I'm doing all these rounds and training so hard so I can get the stoppage in the fights. But listen, it's all good experience. If I can get the rounds in the bank, it's going to put me in good stead for the future.
Well, good stead for the future. The future in that middleweight division here domestically is starting to heat up a little bit with Hamza Shiraz doing his thing, and then Shaquille Thompson last night, and you've got Brad Pauls, Nathan Heaney still there. You've got Chris Eubank Jr. I know you're not there yet, but you must be looking at this middleweight division domestically and going, I cannot wait, man. Just get me in there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, domestically, there's a lot of, around British level, there's a lot of good fights, good 50 fights, I believe, anyway. I mean, he just mentioned Brad Pauls, he's got the British. He'll probably be looking to defend that a few times, but maybe a bit early now. But when I get a few 8, 10 rounders, I believe I'm ready for that level. And then, like I said, Hamza Shiraz smashing it in a minute at that world level, Chris Eubank. But they're a couple of years down the line yet. Hopefully we can make them big fights.
Again, what's the goal for you then? If obviously we're coming to the tail end of this year, maybe squeezing another one in by the end of the year, maybe, who knows? But for 2025, what's the goal for you?
Yeah, hopefully one more end of this year, end of December maybe, or end of November, and then end of next year try and get some rounds in, many fights I can, pushing for titles towards this time next year, end of next year, looking for titles, definitely, hopefully.
Well, even I said domestically the middleweight division, but when you look at it internationally, the world champions, maybe the middleweight division's screaming for that household name. I mean, we've always had a household name here in the UK. Hamza Shiraz is doing his thing, like I said, but throughout the years you've got Conor Ben, Nigel Benn, he went up to super middleweight, but middleweight, that round about that division, it's always been a household name in this division, and probably here we're looking for that name in world level. Can it be you in the years to come? Yeah,
definitely. That's what I'm hoping. That's what the main goal is, to get to that level and get world titles and collect all the world titles. I know Janabek's got a couple of world titles in a minute, but I think he missed weight, didn't he, last time? So maybe he's going up, so the division is wide open at that world level. So a couple of years' time, that's where I want to be.
Listen, the way Tony's gym is right now, and yourself, the way you're growing, I can see you're getting there a lot quicker than most. But like I said, I know as a fighter, you're probably thinking to yourself, just get me there. I can fight Brad Pauls right now. I can fight Hamza Shiraz right now. But how difficult is it for you as a fighter to listen to Tony and Eddie and say, listen, calm down, right, we'll get there. But is it difficult to listen to them when you're itching to go right now?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, that's the fight that I would like to make right now. I always want to be British champion straight away. But I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to take my time and tick all the boxes off going to that level. I want to maybe win a Southern area English title as well, going up the traditional route. Yeah, exactly that. And that's my main goal.
Listen, Jim, I won't keep you much longer. Always impressed by a young man, and you're one to watch. So, listen, watch out for Jimmy Sains. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.